Good morning. Somebody out there needs to hear this today. You're exhausted. You've been feeling burnt out. You've been feeling like you're going and going and going, and you don't see an end in sight. Maybe you're working towards something, and it's taking up all your free time, and you haven't seen where it's leading yet. Yeah, you don't see the end yet, and you're burnt out. I want you to take a deep breath right now. Fill the air into your belly. Take a deep breath in. Let your belly expand. Put your hand on your heart. Breathe out through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. I just woke up right now, so I'm a little tired. So breathe in through your nose. Fill your belly. Put your hand on your heart. Breathe out through your mouth slowly. I want you to give yourself permission to rest more. Your to-do list will always be there. It's always going to be there. And if your brain is going crazy and you didn't write down that to-do list and you just feel like your brain is muddled and cluttered and you can't think straight, grab a piece of paper and write out everything that comes to mind. Just write it all out. Write out your to-do list. Write out things that are just swarming in your head. Write it on a piece of paper. Set the paper aside and give yourself time to rest, to breathe, to just be. Let your brain shut off a little bit more, because you can't keep going and going and going and going without rest. And I feel like you need more rest right now than you normally do. And that's okay. That's not bad. It's not bad. Don't beat yourself up over that. Do not self-shame. Don't do any of that inner negative talk right now. If you need rest and your body's screaming at you, take the rest in any form you can take it. If you can, take a day off of work if you need that, do that. If you need to set aside your to-do list for a day on the weekend and just be completely lazy, that has been shown to lower cortisol levels. Don't feel guilty for taking a lazy day. And when I mean lazy, I mean do not put anything on your plate. Don't put anything there. You have a to-do list that it'll be there when you're done resting. It'll be there when you have the energy and you feel like you can accomplish it again. But if you feel like that to-do list is a giant boulder over your head and you feel like you're about to be crushed, put that thing aside. Put it aside, put it away, put it in the drawer. Don't look at it once it's on that paper. Let your brain calm down. Take some deep breaths and allow yourself to be more lazy. Okay, the way that this society is, it programs us to think that we're supposed to always accomplish, always do, always go, go, go. If you're not keeping up with everything, then there's something wrong with you, and that is just not right. Okay, you are a human being that needs time to be. Okay, lazy days are known to lower cortisol levels. So if you have a really hectic schedule, it's even more important to take a lazy day for yourself. Allow it and don't do any of that self-talk, judging, shame. Don't do that. Instead, replace it with thank you. Replace it with gratitude towards yourself. This is going to make you feel better as well. So instead of shaming yourself for taking a lazy day or a few hours to just do nothing, and just literally do nothing. Instead of shaming yourself, I want you to tell yourself that you are so proud of yourself and tell yourself thank you. Like this has a profound effect on you. So if you just like put your hand on your heart and if you can look in the mirror and look into your eyes and just say thank you and say your name. So like for me, thank you, Heather, for taking this lazy day. Thank you, Heather, for allowing me to rest, for giving me that rest that I know I so desperately need right now. Thank yourself. Stay in the gratitude of allowing yourself to take the rest that you need. And then see how you feel afterwards. You may come out of that feeling like you can now conquer the world. That's usually the case for me when I'm at that point, when I'm at my breaking point, and I know I need to put my to do list aside. And even if I'm working towards goals and I feel like this weekend I didn't accomplish anything towards that goal, that's okay because I knew that I took that time because I needed it. And giving yourself what you need is self love. Okay, so let's start taking more lazy days, taking more rest right now, especially just with like, I feel like as time goes on, the amount of to-do list stuff that just normal daily stuff, right? Normal stuff along with if you have any goal in life, you know, that you're working towards that doesn't relate to your work that you do. If you're doing, if you're trying to accomplish something big and huge and like you're pursuing your dreams, you're pursuing something and you're working towards something and you're working extra to get there, you need the rest. You need it so, so deeply. Your body needs it, your brain needs it. You're going to come out of it feeling better than if you were to have pushed through that to do list, okay? Because what's going to happen, just think about this before you put, like, write the to do list, before you set it down. This is a good way to figure out if you really need your lazy day too, if you're kind of like struggling, right? You don't know if you should do it or not. Write the to-do list and then visualize yourself going through your day doing those things and pay attention to how you feel when you're walking yourself through those. Is it this overwhelming sense of exhaustion? Then take time off. Be lazy for a bit. If it's invigorating and exciting and you get a burst of energy thinking about doing your to-do list, then do your to-do list. Maybe that's what you need to do that day. But you got to make sure that you're checking in with yourself. How are you feeling? Are you forcing yourself to do something that is going against what your body needs right now? Then give yourself time to rest. It's important. I love you guys. Please rest up.